Hi everybody, welcome to another video on my channel, and this is a little late. I've had a busy few weeks with the start of the school year and our first symphony concert that was just last night. I'm filming this on Sunday, the 6th, but this is the August episode of No Spend, Low Spend. And by all the stuff you can see here, it was definitely a spend, and it was definitely not a low spend. It was kind of a high spend. Let's take a look at what we have here. Now, the first thing I need to do is I need to open this great little notebook. I'm going to get the shiny things out of the camera view because they tend to distort the lighting and everything. So I'm going to open this up and get out I'm going to pull my monthly insert out of this TN, which you recently saw the unboxing of. So here we are in September. So let's go back to August. One thing that's really nice to see is August had a lot more to do on it. I had a lot more appointments as opposed to July. June had a few things, but not much. And July was just actually, July was a very interesting month. Did have a lot of temple, which was good for my heart and my soul. But having a few more things to do to fill my days definitely in August helped. But I wondered, I think going from a schedule in May that had nothing in it, or that's April, to May that had next to nothing in it because all these yellow things were canceled other than temple. So like the end of April, May, June, and July having next to nothing in it, going to August where all of a sudden, I had lessons and faculty meetings, and I actually had deadlines for things which I had never had before, except for my self-imposed deadlines for this channel, which those can change whenever I wish. But now, being back on someone else's schedule, the universities and the symphonies, it added a little bit more stress than I was expecting. And so some of these things that I purchased I did need, some of them I didn't, but I'm okay with the purchasing of them because they were intended and thought out, and I had been thinking about some of these items for quite some time. So let's get into the list. Here we are in August. Here, I'll move the Post-it that has the final number on it. So the first thing that I bought on the very first of the month of October was a Chic Sparrow Nano. And this is the Nano right here. It is in the, I think it's called Evanwood. I wanted to get one in the Americano leather, but that was out of stock. And then I wanted to get one in the chocolate creme, but that was out of stock. Then I wanted to get one in the Black Beauty, but that's out of stock and has been discontinued, or they're having a hard time getting, something like that. So I went with my 5th most wanted choice, and it was this one, the Evanwood, and it's a really, really nice leather, and it does scuff up. It's, not a fragile leather, but it shows its wear, uniquely from all the other leathers I've had. So I bought this, and then I also bought a couple of these what are they called? Card inserts. So that was my purchase from the first of the month, and that was $31.50. Then 7 days later, after I had been using this for a while, I went back, originally just for some A6 dashboards. These are the Chic Sparrow dashboards. I went back for 2 of those, and then I thought, well, the shipping is more than the cost of the dashboards. So I threw in this. I'm not going to open it so you can see the inside, but I threw in this. It was a mystery. It's a, oh my goodness, I can never remember which one. It's a Hemingway that basically is the buttered rum that's been, you know, aged. And then I also got with this a 3-pack of the inserts, and then I got a couple more of the Nano, 2 more of the Nano, and then 2 of the A6, and that came to $49.99. So the first 2 days of, or the first week of the month, on the 1st and the 7th, it was a nice little Chic Sparrow order. Then, the very next day, on the 8th, Mindy Lacefield released some adorable washi tape. This is just adorable. There's bats, pumpkins, a little girl holding a pumpkin, and I got 2 rolls of each, 1 set for me, 1 set for the husband, and the washi tape came to $24.63, including shipping. Just really great. It's really cute washi and perfect for the month of October. And actually, so you can kind of see what it looks like, I've already put some of it down. Here's the purple with the booze and the little girl and the pumpkins. And then the orange is all of the bats. Some are silver and some are, you know, black and white. And then also some little stickers as well. Those little stickers came with it. The other things are I've had for a long time. Those are Odd Girl journals, Keely Reichman's, but all of these are Mindy. So I got those, and those were a wonderful addition to my washi collection, because I actually don't have that much washi anymore, which is interesting to note. Then, on the 14th, since I had been using my A6 for all of, I ended up using it for most, I used this for all of August, actually. I did an experiment, which you can see in a couple of videos back, where I was using my A6 Lady Falcon Traveler, and I've been staying in it. I wanted to get a black traveler's notebook with a snap clasp, very similar to the one from Amanda here on YouTube and Instagram at Ink Inspirations. I wanted to get something with a snap closure. That's black. But I didn't want to have the investment of a Vanderspec. Now, I love the look of the Vanderspec, but right now, in this time, with, you know, one of us working and one of us out of work, and, you know, the disease that's going around, I also didn't want something to get stuck in shipping from Europe, so I went with a local maker that I know uses a nice black leather, and you can get a snap closure, because I wanted a snap closure. I really wanted to see how it felt to have a snap closure on something other than my Filofax notebooks, and I'm actually loving it. It's a great, it's really nice. So I placed the order for this notebook on the 14th, and it came to $47.50, which, you know, I mean, it would probably have been about another $100 on top of that if I ordered it from Vanderspec. So, you know, they both make great quality, but this fit my budget. It was, you know, from just a couple of states over, and, you know, I think it got here quicker than Vanderspec would. Then, a few days later, I went back to Chic Sparrow's webpage, and I wanted to look for some of their pen loops. And so I placed an order for, these two are the black pen loop in the Creme, the Black Beauty. These are 4 in the dark chocolate, and then these 4 are in the Earl Grey leather. So they look like a camel. And I just wanted to get some light browns, some dark browns, and some blacks. And then I haven't determined how I want to use them, but I wanted to have them on hand, especially since, you know, these leathers have been hard to come by, the Black Beauty and the dark chocolate creme. So I got those, and that order from Chic Sparrow came to $23.50. Then on the 26th, I placed an order with Taroko Design, Taroko Shop, and I ordered 2 of these folders. This is the black Craft Tex. Here's another one. In the A6 size. Right now I don't have anything in it because I just got them, and all I did was put one of my Amazon pen loops on. But I wanted to have a folder in here. Yes, I do know it has these pockets in the front, and I have the pocket in the back, but sometimes I like to have, you know, a pocket to put loose papers or little envelopes of things, just to kind of, you know, to have a place for them. So I got 2 of those, and then they included this cute little print of this bird. It's called Going to the Banquet. It's like a bird dressed as a human, or a human dressed as a bird. And I was thinking this would be something that would look great in a dashboard. It's almost the right size for the dashboard. I just have to do a little bit of trimming on the sides and the top and the bottom. So the two folders came to $20.20. It was probably about a 50-50, you know, cost for the shipping and the folders, but I really wanted a durable Craft Tex folder. I can make a paper folder, but I really wanted something that would last. The next thing I ordered was something from Erin Condren. Yes, I ordered something from Erin Condren. It isn't here yet, so I'm not going to spoil that because I will have a special video on that. And that came to $28.65. And that was on the 27th, so the day after I got the Taroko Shop order placed. And the reason on the 27th is that was the day this thing went live. So I ordered it the first day. It is now the 7th? 6th, almost the 7th, and it hasn't gotten here yet, but, you know, it's new, and, you know, they do those per order, so it'll take a while. And then the last thing I actually ordered it on the 22nd. It just didn't get up here in the right order. But I ordered a new cutting mat from Amazon. It's kind of like the one that Amanda uses. I wanted something smaller. I have those huge ones that are like, you know, 32 by 26, and, you know, those ones that are like, you know, like 18 by 20 something. But a lot of the stuff that I cut is a lot smaller than that. And I didn't want to have to keep clearing off the whole table in order to cut something with an X-Acto knife, very tiny. So I got this one. It is a Vantage cutting mat, 12 by 9. It has all of the markings that my larger cutting mats have, but it is just cuter, portable, and it's black, and it goes well with the fake wood table we have here. And that came to $10.12. I mean, I thought that was a good price. Just from Amazon. All I did was look up Vantage cutting mat. And then there's lots of sizes you could pick from. This was the smallest. No, they have a smaller one. It's like 5 or 6 by something. But this was the size that I was looking for, and they had it in stock. So there we go. So when we add up all of those numbers here in the right column, it comes to $235.91. Now that is the highest number I have had in a while. You know, this month was like 130. This month was about the same. That was about 130. So it's a high amount, but these were things that I wanted, things that I needed, and they all are being used and are serving an intended purpose. Yes, I know it's silly to have 2 of these. Ooh, you can hear Kitty. She's by the dishes. It's silly to have 2 of these, but it's kind of nice in this day and age to have a tiny little wallet. It's really been great that all I have to do is carry this when I go out to the grocery store. I don't have to carry this, because this just is great for a planner, but on the go, this is so much better. And that was the whole reason behind getting the smaller wallet. And now, you know, I have option when I go out and about. So there was my spend for the month. It was a little bit more than I was intending, but everything is being used, and it's, like I said, it's serving its purpose. Now, of course, that means this month, the month of September, is definitely going to be a no spend, because that was my budget for at least a couple of months. So let's see what happens next month. So far, so good. If you look at my calendar, here we are on September, and yes, it is now the first, we are right here, week of the month, and so far, nothing. And actually, I'm really proud of that, because this last week was quite a challenging week. I had all of my regular teaching, plus I had symphony, and that hasn't happened since the middle of March. You know, my schedule has not been this full, this busy since March. And it was kind of like a shock to the system. And, you know, I'm thankful that I didn't go on a little spending spree. You know, I feel very proud of myself for that, because John of the past would have, you know, gotten a box subscription and maybe another notebook and a new whatever. So what I will do is I will link the stores to these if there's something that you're wanting. But I don't want to be blamed for you deciding to go out and purchase. You are an adult. You are making the decisions yourself. It's not ever John made me do it. It's I shared something and you choose to do that, not me pushing you to do that. I'm not a pusher. What movie was that from? I'm not a pusher. If you know, leave it in the description. So there we are. I will insert a photo here of me in my truck as I'm getting ready to walk out in a very bright green shirt for our opening concert night, which was just last night. it's really hard to believe that that happened. I feel incredibly blessed and incredibly happy to be back at work. It was stressful for sure, but feel very thankful that I was able to play and perform my flute for almost 1,700 people. Of course, it was outdoors in a baseball stadium with masks and social distancing and all of that fun stuff. But it was, live music by an orchestra in the United States taking place where that hasn't been happening. So there we are. So if you have anything to add, how did you do? Did you do good? Are you going to try to do better next month? Are you using with what you got? Are you happy with what you got? Let's start a conversation down below. And I hope yours was not as extreme as mine was, for sure. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you want to, click that little subscribe button down there. And if you liked this, give it a thumbs up. I know there's some of you that will give it a thumbs down, and that's fine. If this isn't your cup of tea, next time, click past this and see if I have another video that you will enjoy. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.